had some technical difficulties. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works out. Hey, Yolanda, let's hope we're back. Hello, Junior. Hello, Junior. Ow! Hello, Junior. I know you just adorable because your mama is. Okay. Hey, Junior. Hey. Oh, we back. Yay. Honey, I had some technical difficulties up in here. Child, I don't even know what happened. I'm glad that Yolanda put in there question mark, and I was like, Yolanda don't usually put question mark, so I knew it was something wrong. So thank you, Yolanda, for looking out, girl. Exactly, Trina. And is. I know he is. I missed y'all. I missed y'all. Yay! Ow, ow! Hey, hey! Ow, ow! Hey! Hey! Hey, hey, hey! Ooh! Hey, bend those knees! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! Yo, my knees. Ow, I done popped something. Hold on. Wait a minute. I done popped something. Ow! I wish y'all tell me to sit down somewhere. That's what you do. Woo, child. Messing with y'all? Oh, we back. And we're going to have some things to discuss. I will be talking about Love After Lockup updates. I will be talking about Tyler Perry. Tyler. I will be talking about B. Simone and her shenanigans. Who else we talking about, y'all? I will be talking about R. Kelly having an overdose. Or I guess he had an overdose, y'all. And who else are we talking about, y'all? Oh, and we also gonna have a FAFO. See, let me tell y'all something. I done told y'all about this social media. And I've said this. You're going to mess around and you're going to find out. And then you're going to embarrass yourself and everybody you love with these shenanigans. Hey, y'all, let's do a roll call. Hey, Trina. Hey, Jess. Hey, Yolanda. Oh, that's so sweet, Trina. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Janae. Hey, Liliana. Hey, Megan. You listen. At it again. At it again, child. Uh-oh. Trina D turned his head. Tell him my bad. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Lord. I definitely am not. Definitely am not. Hey, B Post. Hey, Miss Kelly. All right. Sorry I have not been live. Sorry I have not put up a video. Things have been happening here in the Sass household, child. Things have been happening. I've been working and things just been going on. But I missed y'all. I am here. Ain't too much to be talked about. So I just waited till I had, enough, information so I can, do a live, child. So I can do a live. Glad that y'all are here, child. Yes, missed y'all, missed y'all, child. Now, let's do a little love after lockup before. I'm gonna switch it out. I'm gonna do some love, then some celebrity news, then some love after lockup, because we know love after lockup participants are not celebrities. Okay? Amen. They are not. They want to be. They want to be, but they are not. Okay? Let's just get that. Wait a minute. Where is here we go. Now, I reported to you all not so long ago that Ashley had a miscarriage. Well, she came out and she says, when I tell y'all I'm so happy, it's an understatement. She is saying now that she is pregnant. And she's pregnant, and I believe it's due in February. Let me make sure. Well, Jesus, where's the other one at? No. Let me get rid of you. Just found out I never lost a baby. Was pregnant the whole time. I knew I wasn't crazy. Our due date is February the 18th. Effing crazy. Ashley, I'm just going to say this. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations on your pregnancy. Congratulations on your new boo. I don't know what went on with the whole I knew I was pregnant, but you thought you had a miscarriage, girl. What type of doctors are you going to? Because that sounds like a lawsuit. If a doctor told you that you had a miscarriage or made you feel like you had a miscarriage, but all along you was pregnant, you need to tap somebody on their shoulder. Congratulations, girl. That's all I'm going to say about this. There was some people saying, oh, she went ahead and she made sure she got pregnant because Julius, the light-skinned lizard, and Alexis done had their baby. So she want Julius to feel some type of way. Child, bye. I don't buy that for a minute. We all see what Alexis is going through. I don't care what she puts on social media. Julius ain't shit. Okay? He ain't shit. And give it a couple of months. Talking about he supported me this whole time. Alyssa, shut up. I can't defend no more. Okay? You out here with that translucent pterodactyl, and you listen to everything he said up on talking about, oh, my haters. Julius, you don't have haters. Okay? You don't have haters. You have people who discuss how you treat Ted Alexis on camera. That's what we talking about. Ain't nobody hating on you. Your music is trash. Oh, y'all miss me? Okay. Well, let me give you a reason to miss me. Your music is trash. Your personality is trash. You wasn't shit the minute we saw you. You wasn't shit the middle of the part of the season. And you wasn't shit at the end of the season. And you ain't shit now. Congratulations, Ashley. Now, putting on these TikToks. Him and the Lexus. Okay. Y'all put up this little happy home. Just a couple of, when was it, y'all? 6 weeks ago? When she was putting him out or he was voluntarily leaving? Now all of a sudden, they back together. They produced a beautiful baby. Produced one. I'm like thinking about Julius. Julius acted like he Jay-Z. Can't even spell it. Now, I'm going to bring up somebody real quick that we done missed, but I want to bring him up because he's on a dating app and his little profile. Let me see. Y'all remember him? Y'all remember Matt? Huh? Okay, let me show you if y'all done forgot. Let me show you. Hold on. Let's see. Is this it? Y'all remember these two? Matt and Caitlin. Oh, what you say, y'all? We saw that breakfast she attempted making. Anyone happy when okay? All right. She gave her, what was it, Megan? What she give her? She gave herself 2 little pieces of bacon. And then he had a whole pile of bacon that was burnt. Okay, I ain't even mad about that. He gonna talking about you need to get some extra shifts. Child, shut up, Julius. Okay. Okay, Jess? Now, Tracy, do you remember these two, Matt and Caitlin? Let me refresh your memory. Matt and Caitlin were the ones freshly out of prison in the Texas. I believe it was either Texas or Georgia or Oklahoma. It was a southern state. Heat. Fresh out of prison, not a drop of water touched their body. Only water that touched their body was sweat. They went into the woods, in the dirt, amongst the ant hills and the tree bark, and he blew her back out. Do y'all remember now? Y'all remember these two out in the woods, honey, fresh out, okay? Smelling like all outside and who done it and what for. You know that his balls was ferocious. I'm just going to say that. So they went into the woods, blew the back out. Of course, they were toxic. They were drama. They didn't last. Okay? It was a hot mess. So Matt, he's now incarcerated. Okay? He's now incarcerated. He is doing 10 years. He got sentenced to 10 years. Why did he get sentenced for 10 years? Well, he got sentenced for 10 years because he went inside of someone's home, burglarized it, had a pew-pew, pointed it at a mother and her son. Now, I think he's been in prison now for like 2-3 years, I think. It don't matter. So Matt is bored, okay? He's bored, y'all. So what did he do? Okay. He says, let me get a pen pal. So this is what Matt put in his bio. I just want y'all to see this now. Let's see. Let's read this together, class. Hey, Lisa. Nasty and stinking. Now, this is Matt Frasier. He's 35 years old, incarcerated in Washington. Okay? Now, I'm going to read this aloud. Now, he needs a pen pal, y'all. And he says this, hey, what's up? My name is Matt. Y'all know that every fourth grader started their sentences like that. See, that's what we learned in fourth grade. Matt is a 35-year-old felon, and that's how he starts his pen pal account. Why don't you go in the library, Matt? That's what you need to be doing. Read. This is what I wanted to talk about. I'm a white boy from Washington. Matt, as we can see, you're white. Now, I'm not saying that you are trying to say anything about that sentence. I'm a white boy from, what he say? Washington. Let me say that again. I'm a white boy from Washington. We can see that you're a white boy. Now, I don't know if you are insinuating that you don't want a certain demographic to slide into your DMs, Matt. Hey, Matt, let me make it perfectly clear. If the reason you say you're a white boy, just so a certain demographic, right here, this demographic, us black women, don't say, you ain't got nothing to worry about, punk. You ain't got nothing, amen. You ain't got nothing to worry about when it comes to the black women sliding into your DMs. Because, honey, let me tell you something. As a black woman, we like our men to whistle. 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 Hey, whistle while you work. Whistle, Matt. Can you whistle for me? See, let me tell you another thing that we like. See, black women also like for our men to bite into an apple. Can you do that, Matt? Can you do it? Okay, see, black women also like our men to eat a cob of corn. Can you do that, Matt? See, black women also like our men to be moisturized, plump lips, educated. Can you fill in those boxes, you gap-tooth bastard? Hell no, you can't. So whatever you meant by that sentence, I'm a white boy from Washington, trust and believe. You don't have anything to worry about when it comes to anybody other than some white girl who wear dent up Air Force Ones like she been plowing in the tobacco all day, questionable hygiene issues, never ever seen a dental plan, and she can't read Red Rover, come on over. Trust me, that's the only thing that's sliding into your DMs, you gap-tooth bastard. Are we clear, Matt? He can whistle through that hole in his mouth. He can. He can attempt. He can attempt, Meg. Okay? Hey, Auntie. They always want to do like somebody want him, Lisa. Like somebody want him. I tell you, that's who he gonna get. Now, I'm going to do this, and then we are going to go to celebrity gossip for just a minute, and then I go back to Love After Lockup. Hold on. Now, before y'all even start,
por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. You know I wanna get nasty.
You put your tongue on it, a couple licks, keep flicking till I come on it. Calling you my nigga, I could run on it, but wait, stop the game.
Now, that is Michael and Justine. And I believe they are on some type of spring break outdoor concert. Keep that in mind.
Fuck the night away.
Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. You know I wanna get nasty.
You put your tongue on it, a couple licks.
Now, I'm going to break it up like this just in case somebody want to do a little copyright.
Keep flicking till I come on it. Calling you my big daddy, having fun on it. With a dick so big I could run on it. But wait, stop the games, just fuck the night away. Pussy's wet, I did not come to play.
I wanna get nasty. I'm trying to.
Now, somebody in the comments, I didn't say this. Now, somebody in the comments of this said video from Michael's TikTok said, do the people in the crowd know that they are at a concert? Because ain't nobody except for this girl right here paying any attention to Michael and Justine. They having their own conversation. They got their backs turned. Do they realize they're at a concert? Now, I will say, there's a crowd there. There is a legitimate crowd. Let's continue.
Get you undressed, but you acting like you don't know what's next. I just wanna get nasty. You know I wanna get nasty. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás. Por detrás, dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. You know I wanna get nasty. Por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás.
Wet, I did not come to play. Lighten up, don't take the fun away. Play your cards right and you might get some today. I pop, Dama is the beach. I fuck my Dominican nigga while we out in Puerto Rico. I been that bitch with a fat ass, got no BBL cause I been that
bitch. Get you undressed, but you acting like you don't know what's next. I just wanna get nasty. You know I wanna.
Now, again, I don't know why in the world let me read y'all's comments. Hey, Andrew. The crowd, not now. Not now, bit of attention. Not now, bit. Not a soul, honey. They were talking. They were. Lisa, find your way. Trina, Janae, go ahead and escort Lisa over in that corner. Go over there and escort her in that corner. Not to Timu Coachella. Honey, that whole concert costed $29.99, and that included park. Okay, the whole concert costed $29.99, Lisa, and that also included a bottle of water and some cheeses. Okay. Honey, you know what? Trina, she said, you know what? I done had 18,000 kids. My cheek's gonna hang. Okay? What in the MTV spring break is this? I'm just waiting for Cisco and Dawn song. Honey, please don't put Cisco in this, Megan. Please do not put Cisco in this, okay? Because, see, let me tell you something. If Cisco was on that stage, he'll at least have people looking at him, talking about dong, 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 dong. He will have people looking. Child, people carrying on conversations, Megan. Jack, that's what I'm saying. Who invited them? Who put that together? Their manager? What happened to Cappuccino Frappuccino? Where he at? Huh? Who looked at this and said, oh my God, Michael and Justine from Love After Lockup, we got to get a ticket. Half of them people did not know who Michael and Justine was. Nobody was rapping the lyrics. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Debbie.
I'm trying to get you undressed, but you acting like you don't know what's next. I just wanna get nasty, you know I wanna get nasty. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás. Dale por detrás, por detrás, por detrás.
You know, these Love After Lockup rappers really need to stop. I'm all for going for your dreams. And again, they're performing. They have a crowd. I'm not hating. But please, if you're going to do this, work on your performance. Work on your lyrics. This ain't it. Now, Sastas, put a 1 in the comment if Michael and Justine's song is better than Julius. Put a 1 for Michael and Justine is better than Julius. Put a 2 for Julius is better for Michael and Justine. And put a 3 for Sash, shut your mouth. Both of them trash. Go ahead. Honey, 3 and 3. Wait a minute. Ruby said we After Lockup album. Honey, what album? Ruby. Who gonna pay for it? You gonna pay for it? What album? Because I've only heard 2 songs. Julius and Michael and Justine. Who else got some popping? It's gonna be a real short album, honey. That's a pamphlet, okay? Okay, that's a disc. That ain't no album. That's a disc, okay? Ain't nobody paying for that foolishness. All right, Cam and Red. What songs they got? A mixtape. Okay. Now Cam wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. He wasn't bad, child. But anyway, y'all want to show some support to Michael and Justine's album or their music aspiration? Y'all going over there and follow his TikTok, child. What is it called? What is this TikTok called? The Real Montana Mills. Y'all going over there, and y'all know they are going to be on the new season of Life After Lockup because they got to take care of all them babies. Okay? And his rap career. Cameron did have checked the bag. That's right. Okay, Ruby, he did. He had checked the bag. That's right. Okay, but Ruby, Michael and Justine is up on stage in front of a crowd. Cameron is not. One for Michael and Justine. Hey, you can't deny they up on stage. Now, were the people paying any attention? Absolutely not. But were they up on stage? Absolutely. Did they get paid? They did. Now, I don't know what they got paid, kibbles and bits. I don't know. Hey, Wendy, but they got paid. Cameron is happy. He got his beautiful kids. Him and was it Aries? Yeah. They still together, so check the bag. Okay? Check the bag. Now, I want to talk about this real quick. Hold on. Ain't it? Where is it? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Here it is. Now, I have told y'all so many times. When you get on this good internet, act accordingly. Now, let me set up this video. This woman who had been sleeping with a married man. She showed up at the wife's house. Okay? The wife's name is Felicia. Her husband's name is Derek. Derek is nowhere to be found. He's probably inside of said house, peeking out the window. Now, the mistress, the side piece, done showed up at the wife's house. The wife is in the driveway. Not a care in the world. Not a care in the world. Now, the side piece get out of her vehicle and she running that mouth. She's talking about who you think you dealing with. I'm that B. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Flapping those gums. What have I always told y'all? You keep running that mouth, somebody gonna bust you in it. And for the mere audacity of this woman, this mistress, to show up at the wife's house, I want y'all to listen and look at this.
Make me leave, bitch. You can't fuck with me, Felicia. You can't fuck with me. Guess what? With or without Derek, I'm still Tanisha Tania.
Let me stop right there. She says, now y'all mind you, the mistress is doing all of the hollering and the screaming and the cussing. The mistress is saying, you can't F with me, Felicia. Felicia is the wife. You can't F with me. And then she gives her whole government name. Y'all hear all that bass in her voice? Y'all hear her chest is swelled out? Let's continue.
Harris, bitch. Remember that. Bitch, you ain't shit without Derek Barry. You ain't nothing. Nothing. I been me but before Derek. This my shit. Everything I got is my shit, bitch. You ain't got nothing but this ugly ass car that you...
Stop right there. How much y'all want to bet that Derek looked like an infected big toe? I don't even know what Derek looks like. And I already know that he looks like an infected big toe. And these two grown women are going at it for Derek. Now, I can't even remember what the mistress's name is, but the wife's name is Felicia. You don't ever want to tussle with somebody named Felicia who got time on her hands. Now, y'all can see she's standing in the driveway, ain't said a word. The silent ones are the ones you always got to worry about. But let's continue.
Praise. Now, make me fucking leave. Make me leave. Come on. Something, you damn right. I'm right the fuck here. I'm right here. I ain't gotta come right there. I'm in your motherfucking yard. I'm in your motherfucking yard. Come on. Come on. What the fuck? Yard. Come on. Come on. What the fuck you wanna do, bitch? But talk on the phone. That's all you wanna fucking do. You want, yes you is, you call my motherfucking phone about Derek. You know where the fuck he at? Okay? Your stupid ass. Bitch, you knocking on 45, worried about me. What the fuck?
Stop right there. Now the mistress is real bold, ain't she? See, the mistress done said, you can't F with me. Ain't nobody, you know where Derek is at. You call my phone. All this. She's still running that mouth. Now the wife is standing in the drive. You can see the wife. Okay? Her name Felicia. So now the mistress done pulled up to this woman's house, and the mistress said, you knocking on 45. I want y'all to remember that. Now she's trying to insinuate Felicia. Oh, Felicia, 45 years old. What's that got to do with an ass whooping? Oh, I'm skipping ahead. Let's move on.
What the fuck I'm doing? What the fuck I'm doing? Felicia, you worried about me? I don't... Come
y'all
on.
see that?
Come on, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
Now see, when the mistress pulled up to Felicia's house and said, you're knocking on 45, it was over. Felicia said, what you say? Got time, stay fly. Now watch what happens next. Because remember, the mistress got all that mouth, who was sleeping with Felicia's husband. Let's go.
Your stupid ass. Bitch, you knocking on 45, worried about me. What the fuck I'm doing?
Here
What
comes
the fuck
Felicia.
I'm doing? Felicia, you
It's
worried
over.
about me? I don't... Bitch. Come on. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. Come on. Come on, bitch. Come on. Come on. I'm not worried about you. I don't give a fuck about no shit.
Stop right there. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn to keep your legs and your mouth shut. Keep your legs shut to married men. Ain't that what Nene said? Keep your legs shut to married men. The mistress done pulled up to Felicia's house talking about you can't F with me. Yada, yada, yada. Talking like she's sleeping with her husband. You know where Derek is at. You know where Derek is at. Felicia just standing there, the wife. Then the mistress come talking about you knocking on 45. You can't F with me. Like 45 is old. 45 got hands. So Felicia, the wife, had enough. And Felicia tags the mistress at. When I tell y'all she done beat this woman down, y'all can hear it. She done beat up the mistress. She is turned that head up. The mistress is hollering, talking about, Then the mistress says, I don't care, I don't want Derek. Oh, but now you don't want Derek. When the fist got to flying, you helpful. I don't want Derek. I don't want Derek. And then as she get her ass whooped, then she says this. Listen carefully.
I'm pregnant. I don't give a fuck. Let my motherfucking shirt off. I'm telling you. Let my shirt off. I don't want Derek. You must do. You must do. I'm pregnant.
Honey, she's turned that head up. Well, anyway, you probably some static or whatever. The mistress says, I'm pregnant. The mistress had the audacity to say, I'm pregnant in the middle of the ass whooping. What do you think Felicia, the wife, said?
I'm pregnant.
I don't give a F. There it is. Honey, Felicia, the wife, said, I don't give a F. Okay, you're going to get this two-piece combo. See, you showed up at my house talking all that trash. I'm going to show you, then I can tell you, honey, that little pregnancy thing didn't work out for you, mistress. In fact, you got hit harder. Let me tell you something. Even if, let's say she was pregnant, you trash woman. If you're pregnant, why do you choose to get in your vehicle and drive to this woman's house screaming, yelling, cursing at her? What if she would have came out with a pew-pew and you pregnant? Girl, go sit down. Because see, Felicia done knocked you down. She up there getting her tail whooped, crying, talking about ow, talking about stop, talking about I don't want Derek. And meanwhile, where is Derek? Where's Derek at? Because see, he didn't come out there and save you. In fact, nobody did. Let's hear some more of her begging to stop like Keith Sweat. Hey, you.
I don't give a fuck. Let my motherfucking shirt off. I'm telling you. Let my shirt off. I don't want Derek. You must do. I'm not gonna hit you. Let me go finish.
Honey, her poor phone done got knocked out. Honey, it's a mess. Again, y'all better keep y'all's mouth shut, keep your legs and mouth shut, and y'all quit going over to these people's houses. How embarrassing. What did I miss? Hey, y'all, right now, y'all talking to certified professional filler guys. Oh, congratulations, Yuli! Ew! Yes, honey, an educated queen. Megan, okay? That's what Felicia said. Your face ain't pregnant, neither are those lips. Y'all, I wish I could see the video. I bet you she dragged her all up and down that yard, child. It's time to file for divorce immediately. Immediately, Lisa. And y'all already know what Derek is looking like. Okay, Yolanda, I don't give a F. Yeah, exactly, Wendy. She the one. She showed up at her house. Like, who does that? Who does that? Remember at the beginning? You can't F with me. Felicia said, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to wait. 45 and got hands, toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a mouth and a head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. The mistress felt all that. How did the mistress felt all of her head, shoulders, knees and toes? Yolanda, yeah, she pregnant. Hey, Moni love. Swallowing together. Hey to the ones coming in. Don't forget to hit the like, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Debbie, if I didn't say hey. Definitely, Lisa. Just trash. And you know what? I'm going to say this. If the wife is still with Derek after all this, okay, she ain't got good sense either. Let's hope she left that fool. Listen here, Yuli. Okay? Even if she was showing, she had no business driving over there. And let me tell you something. Felicia had enough. Felicia was like, I don't care, child. Felicia done tore her head up. Honey, if she was pregnant, honey, if. You would be a cold day before. First of all, I ain't sleeping with no married man because of some repercussions, okay? I ain't sleeping with no married man. But I most definitely ain't getting in my vehicle and driving to the wife's house. Talking trash. Are you crazy? How embarrassing for their family. Can you imagine? You know, everybody in the group chat was talking. You know, in the group chat, they was like, child, the mistress done went over there and she done got her tail whooped by Felicia. What? Honey, the group family chat was popping that night. Somebody was like, did anybody get a video? Where the video at? And then somebody put over Derek. Derek, I bet you again, I don't even know who this Derek is. I bet you he ain't got no job in one. He probably got several children. He looked like an infected big toe. Oh, y'all fighting over these men. He's probably 5'3". Ain't never, ever seen lotion or chapstick. We already know. I said it. You want to get mad about it? Get mad. Grown women are fussing and fighting over these lackluster men. Because if he was something to even brag about, he wouldn't have a mistress. Now you got knots on your head, mistress. Now you got knots and lumps and dents. Talking about ow, ow, ow. Y'all come across the wrong one. These people crazy as hell. Ruby, listen. Wait a minute. Hold on. You ain't said nothing but a word. Honey, I would have me a glass of tea. Okay? I would have me a glass of tea. Let me see. And I would have been on my porch. Is this the wrong one? Hold on. Honey, I would have been all up in it, child. I would have been like, mistress, duck and weave. Duck and weave, gal. That 45 ain't looking too bad. Honey, the 45 ain't looking too bad, mistress. Well, where's it at? Oh, man. Hold on. Do. Now, Tyler. Now, Tyler, it broke last week that Tyler was being sued for SH, okay? Sexual harassment from someone that was on the show, The Oval. I do not watch Tyler Perry shows. I absolutely refuse it. So I don't know who this white man is. Okay, he cute, but he alleges that Tyler Perry was doing a little bit of extracurricular activities. He was harassing him in the sexual nature. Now, before I start talking about this, I don't believe it. Okay? I do not believe this claim one bit. Now, Tyler Perry has always been in my radar. He's been in my radar. He's been in my radar. Yes, he was on the Oval. Okay, never watched the show, won't watch. Now, Tyler, whatever Tyler's doing, you know, in his personal life or whomever, ain't no concern of mine. But Tyler's always been in my radar. So this man says that Tyler, you know, been bothering him. And then there were some text messages that went out. And he is suing for $260 million. Hey, Kismet. Honey, Kismet said, I believe it. Okay, Kismet. Me personally, I don't believe it. Do I think that there was some flirting going on? Absolutely. Absolutely. I do. Do I think that there was in the realm of harassment going on? No, I don't think so. Not one bit. And I will say this. There have always been flutterings of Tyler not in a good light when it comes to males who have worked with him. Do y'all remember that story? Who was that male star? He's light-skinned, real good-looking. He's been in several of his movies, I think even a show. And he was talking about how at one time, or it was during an incident, he felt uncomfortable being around Tyler Perry. I cannot remember his name. He was real light-skinned and good-looking. But I cannot remember what. That's it, Kismet. Thank you. Christian Keys. Do y'all remember that story that came out? What was it? A couple of years ago. And it was just like kind of swept underneath the rug. Ooh, he fine. Ooh, he fine. Ooh. Let me show y'all a picture. And y'all gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. And he had worked with Tyler, Christian Keys. And he had worked with Tyler several, times. And I don't know if it was one incident or something made him feel uncomfortable. But again, there have been flutterings and little mumblings of Tyler Perry throughout the years. So when this lawsuit come out, I really wasn't surprised. I was just like, here's something else that somebody's gonna, say, because again, there have been talk of Tyler. Okay? But see, this is what's embarrassing to me, is these text messages. Tyler, you are right, all right? Is this how you write your script? Y'all, what is with these elementary school texts? Like, seriously, Tyler, you couldn't think of nothing better than this? Like, let me read some of these. I mean, seriously. Tyler Perry, you should be embarrassed over the text messages. Like, he said some stupid shit. His name is Derek Ditson. Ditson filed a lawsuit against Perry in the docs. He claims that he and the director met an event back in 2019. He is suing him for $260 million for alleged SA. Okay? I think I said sexual harassment. Alleged SA. He said Tyler invited him to his home in Atlanta, and while he said he drank too much and ended up sleeping in Tyler's guest room, that's when he said Tyler got into bed with him and started touching his thighs. allegedly, and you touching his thighs? What you touching his thighs for, Tyler? Were you sleepwalking? Now, there were several elementary school messages, and I'm like, why are you even write like this? Like, Tyler Perry, I can tell you later or tomorrow sometime, you have a really fresh voice and take on things. I know where it's going to laugh the entire time, and then wow, and then, right, we just had a heaping dose of it, and, they go on and on and on. Then it is what is going on to take what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the exact same kind of card, Geometra. See, some of these are out of whack. You know what I cook, give up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist. That's so cool. Derek. And then he'll have these silly little texts, and it's just like, child, is this a co-worker or your man? Again, these text messages are flirty. I think very childish and juvenile. That's what I think these, text messages are. Like this one. Treat myself right. What are you doing? Derek, that's Tyler Perry texting this grown man. So childish. And then he was like, just talking to my sister. And then Tyler Perry puts arrow. He literally wrote this out. Hold on. Here's Tyler Perry writing this corny elementary school stuff. Tyler Perry wrote this, allegedly. Arrow. Derek. Tyler Perry, that's why your scripts are subpar. Why are you even carrying on this type of conversation with this man? Now, word on the curb is Tyler Perry had a girlfriend. I don't think that's his girlfriend no more. I didn't know this. Y'all, Sasters, is that Tyler Perry's girlfriend? Now, one of my homegirls said they done broke up, but this was his girlfriend, y'all. I thought that looked like Sierra. He got a girlfriend. So this is the mother of his child, not a girlfriend. Clear difference. He is, Trina. He's an ordained minister. Does he know that? Let me leave Tyler alone, child. Hey, Moni Love. Yeah, okay, he has I knew he had a baby, but I thought that it was probably for what's it called? A surrogate. I thought it was through a surrogate. So he had a full-on relationship with this woman, or no? Or they just took a couple of pictures together just to take a couple of pictures together. Allegedly. Now, do I think this is going to go anywhere? I don't know. We shall see. All right. Again, if Tyler, touched this man inappropriately or made this man feel some type of way, I think Tyler should be charged. Why don't these people charge these folks? He's being sued for $260 million for an alleged SA. Kismet said they were together for a while. Now, Lisa, I didn't want, to get into, I know there was some touching, okay? There was some touching. Lisa kept talking about, he said he grabbed his hot dog. Not a sausage, Lisa. Not a sausage. A hot dog. Vienna? Oh, okay. Look, I'm not trying to make light. I'm not trying to make light of this, y'all. I'm not trying to make light. He did, and he continued to work with him. But again, so did Christian Keys. Christian Keys said that something, it was a little uncomfortable, but Christian continued to work with him as well. So we shall see what happened, y'all. We shall see. Moni, go on over there and join Lisa in the corner, child. Okay? 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 At one point, Trina, you're exactly right. How much is a paycheck? How much is your dignity? I don't know. If, again, this is all alleged. This is all alleged. Okay? I don't know what went on in that bedroom. I don't know what went on underneath them sheets. Again, this is allegedly. This is true, Kismet. It really is. But again, sometimes you just got to say, if this is true, sometimes you got to say, listen, this check isn't bigger than my dignity, than my spirit, than my soul. Have them people of power face their consequences. The R. Kellys. It took him how long, y'all, before he get behind bars? Oh, and that's another thing, y'all. Hold on. I get to him in a minute. The R. Kellys, years and years and years of him being a pedo, him abusing women. How long does it take? When he's till this day, he ain't took accountability. We have the P. Diddy's, years and years and years of what he did to these women and men. He still ain't took accountability, child. Until that video came out with him and Cassie, he would have stuck to that lie. He is a vile human being, all of them all. But if what is this alleged is true about Tyler, he needs to go move on. It's time for these people of power to face their consequences. It's been going on for too long. And then later on, we find out just how vile they are. Let's see. He quit. He quit, wasn't fired, wasn't punished. He quit and now wants money. Wendy, just because he quit doesn't mean TP shouldn't be held accountable. If the allegations are true, absolutely right, kids. All right, let's take a poll. Just from what y'all have heard, what y'all have read, because I know y'all done read on, it's been over a week. Put a 1 if you believe these allegations are true. Put a 2 if you don't believe them, or put a 3 that you believe that something did happen and it may have been consensual or just flirting. Me, myself, I don't believe it was SA, but I do believe some popped off. Several things can all happen at once. Maybe it was a little flirty on both ends, and then one or the other felt comfortable to make a move, and then the other person was like, well, wait a minute. I thought we was just doing a little flirty. We shall see where this case goes. $260 billion is a whole lot of money. One, you believe the allegations. 2, you do not believe the allegations. Or 3, you believe something did happen, but it wasn't SA. It was consensual and probably a little flirty. 1 and 3, okay. That's what happened with Diddy. Those girls thought that if they did it once, they would be his woman. And then he took it too far. And let's not forget, Trina. Let's not forget, he had a taste for young women. Just like R. Kelly. Y'all, the court case, his defense attorneys did not have one single person, not one. They did not call not one person for Diddy's defense. Let me read what it said. Not one person. They didn't call one person. Hold on. Let me read it to you. Let me read it. Diddy's defense team rests without calling a single witness to the stand. The defense corrected some inaccuracies in the transcript and rested its case. The judge let the jury know they are off tomorrow and should return 8:45 a.m. on Thursday for closing arguments at 9 a.m. The jury was released. Now, mind you, this is his RICO case. This is the RICO case. And what they did throughout this whole trial is to pounce. That's what the prosecution, they wanted to pounce on his character. The defense did not call one witness. Not one. This case has been a hot mess. They done had jurors who done got sick. Had to call in sick because they were tired of watching them freaknik videos of this sicko. They done had one juror who's been lying. He done got caught lying. Didn't they have another juror who was running their mouth? I said, oh my God. The judge had to reprimand Diddy because Diddy was nodding off, making all kinds of head motions and eye motions. I mean, I want Diddy to do time, y'all. I'm not afraid to admit it. I want Diddy to do prison time. With everything that has come out, with everything that has been said, I mean proof, I want him to do time. Diddy is a vile human being. He is sick. He is sick. How can you listen to some of the stuff that he has done? And I'm not talking about the alleged stuff. I'm talking about the stuff that we know that he has done. And how can you look at that and say, free Diddy, free Diddy? How? I want him to go to prison. That's what I want. And I want him to stay there. Just like R. Kelly. Just like Tory Lanez. Just like, hopefully, Diddy. You need to be in there. Just like Harvey Weinstein. Who else, y'all? Just like all the other pedos and the vile creatures who feed on women and men. You're an R-word. And a liar. Let me add that. And I ain't talking about Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez is just old crunched up, burnt up cricket who I can't stand. I never liked him. I told y'all back in the day when I was doing Foolery Friday, Tory Lanez looks like he eats with his mouth open. He was in the back of the bus. He was on the short bus. Tory Lanez could rap. He made me sick. Epstein, yes. Yes, Epstein. Okay. So we shall see. I said it with a big head. He is Tory Lanez really makes me sick, y'all, because he continues to lie. The proof is in the pudding. You got 10 years. Oh, immediately. What did Miss Lady say? What did Miss Lady say? I missed her comment. Miss Lady, what did you say? I missed your comment. Oh, I feel like Mr. Perry finds it hard to believe someone would not want him. This is a fact. Yes, very arrogant, Miss Lady. Yes. Well, listen, he is a very successful, powerful black man. Okay, ain't he a billionaire? Tyler Perry is a billionaire, right? And he did come from humble beginnings. Okay, I will never look. I talk about Tyler Perry all the time. Okay. But one thing I will not take away from Tyler Perry is that he came from humble beginnings and he worked hard to get where he's at. Okay, I will say that about Tyler. Now, am I a fan of his shows and the 90% of his movies? Absolutely not. But he did build an empire. He really did. And I will always salute him for that. Now, if he's out here doing nefarious things, Tyler, I'm going to have to cuss you out. The defense does not have a burden of proof. They just have to create reasonable doubt. They think they got him back. Yes, they think that they did not have to put up a witness. We shall see what this jury says. If they say not guilty, oh my God, I would be so upset, y'all. Y'all, I would be so upset. I would be so upset. Y'all, there's only been a couple of times where I have really been upset by a verdict. One, George Zimmerman. I will always be heated because of that verdict. George Zimmerman should be somewhere in the depths of hell. I will always be upset by that verdict. Y'all, I cried when that came out. Oh, I was so upset. And then Casey Anthony, that's another one. Bo Florida, George Zimmerman, and Casey Anthony. I will never forgive that jury for that. Ever. But especially George Zimmerman. As soon as he was found not guilty, the sheer arrogance, I mean, he gloated. He gloated. He was proud of himself. He went on to continue being a racist. He hurt that boy. He unalived that boy. That's what he did. He unalived him. It was all kinds of evidence that he unalived. And what did he do? He got off to live his life. Meanwhile, Trayvon Martin's family, oh, Lisa, I was over it. I was so upset. Let's see what the jury say. Oh my God, I know. I mean, you cannot. You just never know. You just never know what may happen. We shall see. Now let's move on to Love After Lockup. A couple of more stories. Right here. What is there? Hold on. Is this one? Y'all look at this picture really, really well. Who is that? Y'all, who is that in that picture? My eyes are playing tricks on me. Who is that? That's right. Kimberly and Joy. Do they look different to you all? Good night, Jackie. Love you. Wait a minute. Something popping off outside. Something popping off. Woo! Do we have some action? Hello? 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 False alarm, didn't nothing happen, Jay. Just my neighbors going up and down the road being loud. So, do y'all see anything different with these two? Huh? Now, apparently, Kimberly and Joey are still going strong. They still, I guess happy in love. But it looks like to me they're on a weight loss journey. Don't that look like that to y'all? It looks like they on a weight loss journey. He ain't never gonna lose that, Megan. Honey, his hips are here to stay. That's Kimberly and Joey Tracy. The only thing I'm going to say is they still are together. And I wish them well, child. I wish them well. That's all I'm going to say on that. All right. And then this. As y'all know, Chevelle is pregnant. Chevelle is pregnant. And Ray and Brittany went to the baby shower. Now, see, I can't say that. I can't say that, Lisa, because you know what? I like being a big man. I don't have no problem with a big man. Okay? If he's structured right. Sometimes the hips may be a little bit wide. But see, it fits his frame. Joey's hips didn't fit his front. Now, Chevelle had a baby shower and Ray and Brittany attended. Let me tell y'all something. They look good. Can I blow this up? I don't know if I can. But anyway, Ray, Brittany, and Chevelle look good. Apparently, Ray and Brittany are back together after that whole DV. Because remember, Ray allegedly went upside Brittany's head and he was arrested. And there was a restraining order. So I guess they have resolved that. Maybe they are working it out. I hope so, because I like Ray and I like Brittany. Now, I don't agree with nobody going upside nobody's head. But Ray, if you were arrested for that and you got the therapy and counseling and means to help better yourself, you better not go upside Brittany's head again, Ray, allegedly. Keep your hands to yourself. You are one of the few participants that I like. I can count on my hand. You one of them. So anyway, I wish Chevelle a happy pregnancy, happy delivery, happy life. And I wish the same for Brittany and Ray. Hey, Josie. Did Ray and Brittany get married, Money Love? They did, didn't they? Yeah, they got married. Brittany and Ray got married. No, they are not back on the show, Debbie. Money Love, no, not by Quay. No, not by Quaylen. Absolutely not. No way. No, Quaylen is somewhere with a Sherelle, or Sherman, or Shamal. That's who Quaylen went. Honey, Quaylen ain't thinking about Chevelle. He went for Shamal, allegedly. Don't forget to hit the like, y'all. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, child. Now, this is my last one, and I want to discuss this. Hold on. Do 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 do.
And with a celebrity, everybody thinks.
Now, before we listen to this real quick, B. Simone. B. Simone is a social media star. I think she started off in Instagram doing skits, making funny videos, and then she started gaining traction. She started getting followers. She started becoming a little bit more, well-known and famous. So B. Simone became big. And then we started hearing things about B. Simone. We started hearing her about, not being a good friend. And she started dating this loser and that loser. And B. Simone was never a girl's girl. Then we find out that B. Simone can't write. She plagiarized. B. Simone put out a whole book and lied about her writing. When in fact, another woman wrote the book, had it all over Pinterest, and B. Simone stole it. It wasn't even a book, it was a pamphlet. So B. Simone was accused of being a plagiarist, which she was. So of course she had to backtrack from that. Then she started dating the baby. Then it was some drama with that. Then she had another bit of drama where she talked about what type of man she wanted to be with. Like she didn't want to be with a man that works a 9 to 5. Oh, this bunch of crap. Then she got into a podcast with her childhood best friend. They've been friends since childhood. Well, that fell apart. So everything that B. Simone, the most things that B. Simone do, it's always some drama behind it. Oh, and she's also a stand-up comedian. She was on Wild 'N Out. Okay. So here recently, this is her so-called best friend. And I do want to talk about this because I want us to have a conversation about friendship or what it means to certain people. So first, let's listen to this. This is her friend, Shakana.
That, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right.
Let's listen to that again.
Being a best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks
that part.
Oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right.
Now, I have a problem.
Being a best friend.
Let me tell you the problem I have. But before I get into that, yes, Trina, she showed up to church. B. Simone, she's very religious, this B. Simone. And she showed up to church in some coochie cutters and a blazer. Let me pull up that picture. Now, I know it's some people that say, come as you are. I do know that. Okay? But let me tell you something. Hold on. Let me pull up the outfit. Here it is. And I mean, if you want to go out with this outfit, I don't see no wrong. You at church. Like, why is this even a thing? Like, she couldn't pick nothing else, y'all. And I'm just asking. She couldn't pick nothing else. This is her outfit. Now, she up in church leading a prayer. Look at the shorts. So many outfits you could have picked, B. Simone, and you picked that one.
Celebrity, everybody thinks
Now,
that
her friend is telling her, I was struggling. My vehicle got repoed. I was broke as a joke. I didn't have no money. I could barely eat. And then I witnessed you hand out checks to other people. Not me. But the thing that got me is B. Simone kept sitting there talking about Jesus. Jesus! Jesus! Like, B. Simone, your friend out here talking about she can bear, she only thing she been eating was air. And the only thing you can say is Jesus. You couldn't say, oh my God, girl, my bad. You know, I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me you were struggling? Why didn't you tell me you needed my help? I didn't realize that, yeah, I knew you were struggling, but I didn't know you were struggling that bad, girl. And again, I will say, I will be the devil's advocate. Maybe B. Simone didn't know that her friend was struggling, but you knew that her car wasn't there one day and gone the next. When did that car get repoed? Now, the friend, Shakana, says it's okay if you, being a successful friend of mine, who was giving out checks to other people, I get that. I'm not upset with you with that because this was my journey. Shakana says this was my journey. This is what the Lord, this is what God put that on me. He said you're going to have to struggle a little bit to get out of this, to appreciate the little things. To get yourself together, you're going to have to struggle a little bit because Shakana said that's what the Lord put her on. Now, let me say this. I don't lend money, okay? Let me make this perfectly clear. I don't lend money. I give it. Okay, I learned this a long time ago. If somebody wants to ask me for some money, I don't loan out money. I'm giving it to you, and that's that. Now, I'm going to give you this money. You better not ask me for no more. I'm not an ATM. I'm your friend. Don't use me as an ATM. Now, I've been lucky that not one of my friends have ever asked me for a dime. Not one. And if my friend was to come to me and say, Sass, you know, my vehicle is about to get repoed, I'm embarrassed. I've been embarrassed. I'm having a hard time. You know, I hate that. It wouldn't even be a finished conversation. How much? Because, see, I know that as a friend of mine of 25 to 30 years, see, these are how long I've had friends in my life. 25 to 30 years, some of them all my life. Because some of them are my cousins. My cousins I consider friends, my best friends. And if any of these women come to me and say, I'm struggling, it wouldn't even be a conversation. How much do you need? Because, see, I know in my heart that they are struggling. And I know in my heart that they need it. Or they wouldn't have asked. Because they never asked me for anything before. And vice versa. See, let me tell you something about friendship in my mind. In my mind. It would never, I would never, ever, two things would never come between my friends. That's a man and money. A man and money would never come in between me and my homegirls. Never have, never will. When you start bringing that into your relationship, that's when it starts crumbling. Now, for B. Simone to have money and her friend is struggling, that's not on B. Simone. That's not on B. Simone. Her friend is struggling because her friend is struggling. But if her friend goes to B. Simone and say, listen, girl, I'm struggling. Can you help me out? And if B. Simone looks at her and says, I ain't got it, even though she has witnessed you give out checks to other people, B. Simone, you ain't shit. Now, I'm not saying that happened. The only thing B. Simone could say was, Jesus, Jesus! Jesus! I'm tired of y'all making some of these people famous. And then there are some people who takes advantage of a friendship. I don't consider that a friend. I don't consider someone who uses you, who talks about you, who downs you, who don't support you, who don't love you. That's not a friendship. That's a user. They always asking you for money. They always asking for a ride. They always asking. That's not a friend. That's a user. I can count on my hands the amount of people other than family I call a friend. On this hand. And that's fine with me. But again, these are friendships that I have had for years. So B. Simone and her carry on this conversation. And then B. Simone goes into how she was struggling financially. How she's been struggling financially. She said out her mouth that she left Bloomingdale's. She says, oh my God, I had to leave Bloomingdale's because I knew that my pockets couldn't handle Bloomingdale's. So, oh, poor me, I had to go to H&M. Y'all, she said this in front of the same girl that told her she'd been struggling. And B. Simone, what's wrong with H&M? I like H&M. You think you too good for H&M? Yo, I shop everywhere there's a clearance. Oh, yes, ma'am, I do. Ain't nothing wrong with H&M. Ain't nothing wrong with Target, even though I got Target banned. Ain't nothing wrong with JCPenney. Ain't nothing wrong with Belk. Ain't nothing wrong with where else, y'all? Old Navy, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Ain't nothing wrong with it. B. Simone, in my eyes, will not be that friend. She just in my mind, she cannot be. Read the room. B. Simone, you are not the elite of the elite. Ross, thank you, Janae. You are not that A-list actor and actress. You're not it. These social media people get up here. Just because they got a little bit of following, I have told y'all this over and over again. Just because you see somebody with a big following does not mean they have money. And some of the times it's the opposite. B. Simone, read the room. Just read the room. And again, let me say this. I will say Shekinah is not B. Simone's responsibility. And Shekinah did not make it her responsibility. Shekinah was just telling her how she felt, what she was going through at the time. That's exactly what it is, Lisa. She thought H&M was beneath her. That's what she thought. Okay, Trina. Broke in designer clothing, bags, shoes, Rolls Royces, Range Rover, hair done, makeup done, nails done, designer this, designer that. Meanwhile, you're broke. And I'm going to tell you right now, can't no woman who plagiarized will ever say ever, allegedly. I love H&M. I got two best friends and we help each other over the years, but my friends are strong women. Let me see. Oh, let me get rid of this. They only ask if they really need it. Lisa, we got the same friends. But she could have at least helped make phone calls to get her to a better place. Let me see. How close are they and how long have they been friends? Because if she's not willing to take the help, because some people don't want to ask for help for it and get thrown back in their face. Moni Love, this is true. But they've been friends for years. From what I took out of it, they've been friends for years. And let's not forget, hold on. What was B. Simone's, what was her other, that she had a podcast with her? She was real pretty girl. How pretty, hold on. What was their podcast name? Yeah, there it is. Megan. B. Simone and Megan had a podcast together, and they have for sure. That's it. They have been friends for years. I mean, since childhood friends. And they had a very successful podcast. And I listened to some of it. It was a little too... Y'all may think I feel bad. Y'all know I just get up here and I just talk. Some of these podcasters, they all think that they're therapists or they're deeper than what they think. Like they'll say something that they, perceive as deep. Like they'll say, yes, as I woke up in the morning, I figured out that the water was wet and that, that glue stuck things together. And I said, God brought glue into my world, and then the glue stuck to the paper, which then stuck to my heart because God put on me that the glue is what held us together. I'm like, Negro, shut up. Just shut up. And then they'll be like, like Joe Smo just said something, the most deep something in the world that made no sense. It's like Julius rapping. That was B. Simone and Megan's podcast. I seen it as very fake. I seen it as trying to be more than what they were. And I was right, because these two had a terrible breakup. I think Megan was more for her spiritual side, okay? And I think that she genuinely looked at this podcast of being with someone, with my childhood friend. B. Simone seen it as money, and you can't tell me no different. B. Simone wanted it to go more towards the money. And Megan was like, listen, the money's good, but we also have to deal with our friendship. A lot of women of a particular age like us, the B. Simone and Megan. They like what we're doing here. We don't need to change things up. And I think B. Simone was like, we need to look at how we're going to make more money. And guess what happened? Guess what came in between them, Sastas? What did I say? Two things don't come in between the friendship: a man and money. A man and money. What came in between them? Money. That's why you shouldn't be going in. This is why you would never, ever, ever see me with nobody else. Okay? It's sass. It's just me. This is it. Because it crash and burn. If you don't have that tight-knit friendship, it's just going to implode. And that's what happened with B. Simone and Megan. Y'all, look how beautiful Megan is. B. Simone is pretty too. But Megan's face card? Let me show y'all another picture of her. She is so pretty. And she got her own podcast. Let's see. What is her name? Megan Ashley. She is very, very spiritual. So if y'all are into that, y'all go over and listen to her podcast. It's very positive. It's very, very spiritual. She's very smart. She has a lot of good things to say. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. But she has a big following. And she's doing very well for herself. And I say kudos to you, Megan. Kudos to you. Look at her. Look at that. Bam. Beautiful. So y'all, if y'all like a good old, spiritual podcast, go on over there to Megan Ashley. I don't even know what the name of her podcast is. Just Google it, y'all. It seems like B. Simone is just not a good friend. And now the girls, like you said, she just seems like, really. But I'm not saying she don't have it, because she's really good friends with Pretty V. They've been friends for a long time. She's friends with, let's see, what's another girl's girl? I don't even know. I know she's with a girl. I can only think of Pretty V, but she have guy friends. But as a, girl, I think really just her and Pretty V. And I guess Shakana is her friend, but this is her childhood friend. They've been since they were in the 4th grade. I don't know, y'all. B. Simone it's something about her, y'all. It's something about her. And I'm not hating on her. It's just something about her. Always drama. It's just. And then when they broke up and they went their separate ways, B. Simone just acted like, oh well, it didn't work out, y'all. Oh well, let's move on. I got me a new podcast. It's just like, girl, really? And you could tell when their last podcast and they were talking about their problems, with their friendship, you can really feel Megan. Megan was upset. I could feel her. It was like Megan was trying to say stuff, but not want to hurt B. Simone's feelings. That's how I took it. So. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Trina. Always. That's the word. Kismet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Disingenuous. I was trying to figure out a word. Yes. Thank you. Kismet. Very much. Disingenuous at times. B. Simone, perfect word, Kismet. Thank you. Y'all are so. The Sastas are just so. Come on, Kismet. See, I've said this so many times. The Sastas are so intelligent. Honey, I love being around smart, beautiful, intelligent people. See, that's the Sasta crew. Everybody else mad. Because their fan base, some of them dusty. Some of them are musty. But not the Sastas. But yes, she is. Let me take this picture down. Yes, very much disingenuous. And I think selfish as well, Kismet. She does not come off as someone I would want to be my friend. But again, I don't know her. She don't know me. I mean, that's just what I see. Sometimes you have to look at the person. Why is it that your childhood friend and you can't even make a podcast last? What was it, only 2 years? That's your childhood friend that every time, I love you. Oh, girl, I love you. Oh, girl, God is so good. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is facts. And you know somebody else I steer clear of, Lisa? People who can't apologize. People who cannot apologize, I steer clear of. People who cannot take accountability for their actions, I steer clear of. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. If you cannot apologize for something that you did, you got to get out of my way. Get away from me, demon! They will lie to your face. I steer clear. Fake. And y'all, that's it. That's all I got, y'all. Y'all, my Sister Wives crew, I have not finished the last episode of the sit down. We will talk about that another time. I will be putting up a video Thursday. I will be putting up a video Thursday. Y'all hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. When we leave this live, go into the chat, in the comments, go into the comment section and put sass. Don't forget, put up video Thursday. If not, we coming for you. Hold me accountable. Because I need to put up a video. So I will be putting up a video Thursday and possibly, y'all question mark, Saturday, I may go live or go live Sunday. Look for it Sunday. Yeah. Thank you, Debbie. And I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Thank you. Y'all look out for me on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube Shorts, okay? All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you, Janae. Thank you, Trina, always being the mods of all the mods. Hey, Shauna. Shauna, you've been here the whole time. I didn't say hey to you. Honey, it's hot. It's hotter than the devil's butt crack. Do you hear me? It was 97 degrees here in Virginia today. High humidity. Everybody got their deodorant? Everybody got their lotion? Huh? It's too hot to be walking around here smelling like onions. Okay? Y'all don't forget to hit the like on your way out. And if I missed your name, I apologize. Okay? Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And until next time, okay? Don't forget to hit that like, comment. And if you're new, subscribe. Oh, girl, you was cooking, Shauna? Oh, girl, it's too hot to cook. It's too hot. Girl, I had a sandwich. Shauna, do you hear me? I had a sandwich. And when I get off of here, I want to eat me some cereal. Ooh, I bet it was good too, Shauna. Ooh, I bet it was good. Ooh, I know it was good. All right, good night, y'all. Love y'all. Bye. Do, 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 do.